All right, y'all, so it's time to get gas. Well, diesel for Clifford here. We need probably somewhere between 100 and 120 gallons is what I'm estimating, because we got to fill our big tank and both the tanks underneath the truck. Thanks to one of our subscribers we got to meet earlier today, awesome couple from Massachusetts. They let us know that the Safeway nearby here is only about 8 miles away, had diesel for $4.09. Everywhere else is over $5 a gallon. If this works, this is going to save us over $100 in fuel, because somebody went out of their way to let us know about it. But they're saying it's pumping pretty slow, and that it might not work. So we're going to try and pay here at the pump. There's a $125 limit. If that goes well, then we'll prepay the other 350 bucks, I think, is what we're going to need. So I figured almost $500 total, even at $4.09 a gallon. We're still going to have to fill up 2 more times before we get across to Florida. So here's hoping. Cross your fingers, say your prayers. Dear Jesus, help us get some fuel. Oh, looks like it's pumping good. All right, looks like it's pumping good. That's a great sign. $4.09 a gallon. I cannot believe I'm excited about that price, but I'm telling you, everywhere else around here is over $5. The truck stops are always more expensive, but the Flying J is $5.55 right now. Everybody else is like $5, $5.19, $5.09, something like that. Crazy. Arizona, just outside of Tucson. This is pumping good though, so let's see what happens here. Also, I'm curious on this one. I'm filling up the back tank because on the way from Yuma to here, after doing the air filter, we had done the exhaust, the 4-inch monster exhaust, and then in Yuma we added a much bigger air filter modification that they do to these 7.3s. We went exactly 100 miles on that back tank. Now I'm filling back up and see if we see any difference in fuel mileage. Now granted, coming from Yuma to Tucson on 8, it is a lot of uphill. So we'll see. We're at 13.3 gallons it took to fill up for 100 miles. So it allowed me to pump 125 at the fuel pump. I went inside to pay $450 at the cash register to get the amount of fuel I need, another 100 gallons or so. They can only do 200, so I'm gonna do 200 more. Hopefully in time to do 200 more before she closes the inside up a little bit early, and then maybe have to do a little extra out here on the card, and hopefully my bank doesn't shut me down thinking it's fraud, because I'm spending 500 some odd dollars on diesel fuel. They ought to know by now. So something else is they have diesel, but as you can see, even at $4.09 a gallon diesel and $3.99 for regular unleaded, this gas station's almost empty, and that's because they're running out of gasoline. So some of the pumps are pumping a little bit slow, but it's more air than fuel. So golly, tough times traveling, buddy. Tough times trying to get some fuel for your car. All right, we've done 125, now we've done 200. We're gonna go back in here and do 200 more. And hopefully that gets us what we need. All out. Kind of nuts. All right, 200 more on there. Let's see what we can get in there.
No unleaded. All empty.
What's that?
Every pump?
Every pump. You're welcome. Yep, all these folks here looking for unleaded gasoline. There's nothing. See, it was empty before. And this poor gal and the sweetest young lady in here working in the gas station, and she's I think she's just over it, trying to tell people that there's no fuel, and then they're coming telling her the pump doesn't work, but it's just empty. So crazy. This is nuts. I am so thankful that the diesel is still. So here we go, working on $200 more. Golly. All right, so it did not take the whole other 200 $154 it took. We did one transaction for $125, one for $200, that's $325, then another for $154, that's like $479, I think. I don't know, quick math, back of the napkin kind of thing, but we're filled up to the brim and we're ready to hit the road.
I guess
Yeah,
you're saying
they're all, yeah, they're all out of the regular unleaded, but they do have the premium. I heard somebody saying the plus was running out too, but you can try it.
Yeah, I'm going to try it.
Yes, sir. And there's diesel. All right. Yeah, craziness, guys. So they got the store shut down, and she waited for me to give me, she couldn't do back on the card, so she was able to give me cash for the rest of that 200 that I put down on the card. So we're full for 409. That, I don't know what that saved us. Let's see. It sure is nuts.
It goes all back to normal sooner or later.
Hopefully it does.
But after Corona, I learned nothing normal ever again. Huh?
Yeah, I think it's hard to go back to normal.
Yeah.
But 110 gallons saved us probably about $110 because it's about $1 cheaper at 409 here than it is anywhere else. So,
Yeah, there's premium. Yeah.
all right, we're gonna head back, call it a night, and thank God for getting that deal on diesel tonight. That gets us started on our trip. Hopefully it gets us into Texas, where fuel should be a good bit cheaper than it is here in Arizona. It normally is. It's not gonna be cheap, but it'll be less expensive than it is here. So that's good news. You guys hang in there. We're gonna have a good evening. We hope you have a good evening. We'll catch up with you guys next time. Hang in there. Bye, y'all.